In today's video, I'm going to be taking these scraps and other items, and I am making a tassel that's at least 5 inches and 5 charms, at least. They need to have some junk element to them, and they can be for the journal that you are finishing for this month's challenge, or for any other upcoming project or other journal. This is for the July Countdown to the Finish Junk Journal Challenge. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and we are going to be making a tassel and charms in this video today. And so for the base and the majority of the tassel, I have picked up items that were in the scrap ribbon bin. So the top drawer of my little thing is scrap ribbon. And so we want a 5-inch or more tassel. So this one is longer than that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one down, and then that will be the one that I use for measuring. Okay, and I'm going to put this aside. I'll actually go put it into the blue butterfly bin because that is an upcoming journal that I have. So I'll put these little scraps in there and be able to use them in there. So I'm just cutting all of these into the lengths. Now a ribbon like this, I could actually cut it in half, and that will give me more green in this. So I think I'm going to. So I look for ribbons and laces and things like that that I know that I'm going to be able to cut into in half and be able to use like that. Okay, so now, oh, this one is long enough because some of them might not be long enough. Okay, and that's okay. I'm gonna still use them anyway. Okay, again, this is for my journal that is called Blue Butterfly Upcoming Project. Okay, so this it's velvet, and there's enough for me to cut it in half too. Okay, I do want this pretty fluffy. I don't have any more of the blue. I know you're going to be surprised. Any more big pieces of the blue. Oh, can we get 2 out of this? The blue shirt. Okay, so yeah, we can get 2 out of this. So yarns and trims and ribbons and laces, fabric pieces are great for making your tassels. I want this one to be fluffy, so I'm okay. So all these little pieces over here, well, if they don't get used as a charm. Okay, so this is part of one of those batches of Cantha Quilt pieces that from Selena at Amore Fabriques, and these were the pieces after I already used them. Okay, we have 1 piece of this, and I also have this lace. I'm going to go ahead because I'm going to take this lace now that the journal's done that I was making with it, and I'm going to put this lace in the blue butterfly. That's what I've been doing, is adding all my blue, kind of grungy blue stuff to this one of my drawers, and I call it the blue butterfly drawer. Okay, there and there. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of the Dollar Tree lace because I almost always use Dollar Tree lace. The majority of this is scrap. Okay, so you know what I'm thinking? Well, if I do it smaller, that'll give me a piece that I can, in case I need something that I can tie something on. I think we're pretty thick here. So we've got gold in here, we've got yarn, we've got ribbon, we've got sparkly lace, sparkly lacy ribbon, it should say. Okay. So that is that. So the next thing, I'm going to need a ring, and I'm going to, because this one is so big, you know, I like to use a washer, but I'm going to go ahead and use this key ring. As I go through stuff, I keep finding those key rings, and so it's like an endless supply of them. They just keep showing up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I'm okay that this is all different lengths. The only thing is it's going to make it hard to get it through through there, but look at there, we're through. Okay, so then we're going to pull it and just kind of get an idea of where the center should be. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so fluffy. I like fluffy tassels. Okay, so I did pull out some of the Georgia eyelash trim, and I'm going to use that to close this off. Okay, so you can use wire, you can use a twisty tie, you can tie a ribbon or lace around this if you wanted to. This is wired cool stuff that I got from Georgia. Georgia is an amazing, she's one of our peeps. Amazing. So there we go. I just don't want you to think that, you know, it came from Georgia and that's why it's named that. No, I name my things after the people that give them to me. Okay, getting out one of the pairs of wire cutters. Just cleaned my glasses and they're dirty. Okay, so there's that, and there's that one. Okay, so there is my fluffy tassel using scrappy, all kinds of different scrappy pieces. I think the more scrappy pieces you get in there, the better it looks. Okay, so so next we're going to make some charms, and so I have this is from a broken bracelet. So that is the base of this one, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the eyelash trim through here. Okay, and then I can twist it. Okay, then I'm going to come over to the other side and do the same thing. Put it through. If not, it's going to hang like that, but I really wanted to hang it like this. If I can get it through enough that I can grab it. Okay. Okay, so now we're working on our 5 charms. We have the base we have our tassel. Okay, so there I was able to pull it through, so I'm going to pull it up and wrap that around. Okay, wrap it around. So there's that. And then what I thought I would do, I have this little tiny, it's the Field Notes snippets from Tim Holtz, and there are some butterflies in here. I don't know if there's any blue ones, but there's butterflies. There's okay, here's a blue stamp. Okay. And I did already pull some of the blue things out and put them in. Okay. I didn't want to do this, but okay, so look at this. All this little ephemera. So again, this is Field Notes, and it's little snippets. So there's a blue butterfly. My the Fairy digital kit has a whole lot of blue butterflies in it. So if you're looking for blue butterflies, you can check out it's the flowers, fairies, flutters, flowers, that one. Okay. Ooh, I like that tag. It's blue. Look at the little tiny. So you see this ephemera like in the mini kits, the mini journal kits, and the DearJulieJulie digitals. You'll see these, it's just that you have to cut them out. Okay, well, we're gonna go with what we got, okay? So I wanted to add something onto here. I think if I put that on with this, that's too big. Okay. I think I can put this one on, okay? So that one. And what I'm gonna do is I am gonna sew it on, because if I glue it on, I probably will end up with it lost, you know? Okay. It's time for new needles, you guys. Where did they go? They go to the needle vacation. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Okay, I want to go on the body here. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting my holes through first. Then I'm going to go ahead and come in through the bottom hole. Whoa, don't go. I almost pulled that all the way through. Don't pull it all the way through. And then out through this way. Okay, so that kind of gives, like we're giving the little guy a body. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the thread through the center of my little charm thing I'm making here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tie this on there. Okay. So don't forget about tying things on. You can tie things on. You can sew things on when you are unsure about whether glue is going to keep them. You can use glue also, which I'm going to do, but just in case, because I've got metal and paper here. Okay, I am going to tie this in a bow in case it were to get turned around. You'll have this cute little bow on the back. Okay, so there's that. There's that. So a broken piece from a bracelet, cute little butterfly. Now, I want to add some glitter. Ooh, it's been a while, you guys. I don't know if this is might have to pull out one of the new ones. Okay. So this is the glitter fingernail polish. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. And I get this at the Dollar Tree. One of my favorite things. You just haven't seen me use it lately. Haven't been doing anything that was gold. So we can add that on there and make it shiny. It will dry really pretty quickly, and we have our first charm for the blue butterfly. Okay, now we are going to move on to our next charm. So for the next one, I have, I don't think it's, I thought it was bigger. Okay, so I have this little leaf. I mean, this little daisy that to me looked like a little leaf. And I have this butterfly here. Okay, now for this one, I want it to be on the side more than on the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it and attach it there instead. Okay, I'm going to need more. That's not quite enough string there. Okay, so you know I love these easy to thread needles. You just pop your thread right over the top. You don't have to try and see to get it over there. Okay, I'm sorry, little butterfly, but I don't like the way the white is down here. So I'm going to reconstruct my butterfly. Okay, I reconstructed a butterfly. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it be like it's his head. Okay, so there. Okay, so go ahead and come up through one side, down through the other side, And I like to pre-make the holes because then I have more control over where the holes are. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in through here. Now I just realized that I want to add a jump ring here. You can add a jump ring, or you can, if this is thick enough or thin enough to get through that hole, I'm going to add a jump ring. If it's not, then I'm just going to go ahead and put a bulb pin straight in there. Okay, and it needs to be a pretty good size jump ring. This is from a broken necklace. I have several pieces of it in my drawer right here for easy and pretty quick access. Okay, so there's my jump ring and it's set up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of glue here and see if that will help hold it. Okay, so we'll pull my butterfly through, and I want it that direction. Okay, like he landed on a leaf is what I was going for here. my little blue butterfly. Wow, I guess I could have pulled that through, huh? Well, okay, so I should have pulled it through before I did all the rest. Okay, so there he can sit on there. We can tie this. We'll have enough on this piece that's going to hang off to you can go ahead and there we go. Oh, I like him. I like him. Okay, I'm going to just cut these off. Okay, so I cut them off, and I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of glue right here in this spot, and I'm going to pull the strings over into that glue. Oh, timer's going off. It's time to go mail out Bonnie's new her Emerald Patreon package and the June journal. Remember, I'm doing these videos ahead of time, so today is Friday actually. Okay, so there's that. Ooh, I really like that. I like that. And then for my third thing to it, I'm going to add the glitter to this one also. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to half and then show you the difference. Okay, so you see the difference between the one that's real dull, and then this one will dry shiny with a little bit of gold on it. We'll be doing Christmas in July, so I do want you to know I will be using my gold glitter. This is the number 544 LA Colors Color Craze nail polish from, it's called Gold Dust, from Dollar Tree. Okay, so that gives me 2. Okay. Okay, so next I have a wooden butterfly, and I like it, but I don't see me using zebra butterfly. So again, fingernail polish. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to brush from the outside in, and I'll go ahead and leave the tiger look that's going on the inside of this, but I'm adding the fingernail polish to it. Okay. Okay. So I'll have that one. I'm going to go ahead and do this. That's, I guess, the tiger. So I'm going to do the zebra also. Okay. And this one's not going on as thick. Now it is. Okay, so don't forget fingernail polish. It is enamel, so it is a great. Just make sure you're ventilated, okay? Make Make sure you're ventilated when you're using it. Okay, I think for this one, we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of dots. Okay. So a dot and a dot, dot. So that gives me 2 blue. Okay. And then I have this really cool button. And so I was thinking that this would make a really fun like hang tag off of a charm. And I have some eyelets. Okay, so I have some eyelets. Go ahead and put it down on the table. And I thought I had some that were blue all the way through. I guess not. I guess I just have. Okay, I'm going to take my eyelet and I'm going to smush it, and that will give me a little blue bead. So take my eyelet, put it on the crocodile, and smush it. So if you have a whole bunch of eyelets, that might be something you might want to try. Okay, so I have this. Okay, up here I have eye pins, and looks like I have 3 different sizes. I'm going to take the small one. Okay, and they're just a wire with a little eye on the end. Okay, and I got these for $1.99, so that was half price. I randomly buy. Okay, so there's that. So I wonder, you know what, let's try with this one. Using the little hole in the crocodile. Okay, so that we have a little hole. Okay, and then putting through one of the little eyelets. So we'll set it in here. Okay, so that's what we got out of that. But I don't think it can fit on here, but it can go on a bulb pin. Okay, and I think it would be fun to have these tags because, you know, if you tagged a specimen, you tagged a butterfly specimen, you know, it's like, I thought that would be kind of cool. I do also have the green butterfly. Yeah, don't like that. And I do have, is there a butterfly? Yeah, there's a couple of butterflies left on that. That was my mom's, one of her pairs of the, okay, sorry, the things that she wore with her glasses, to hold her glasses holder. Okay, so this has a little red daisy, a little reddish brown, and I'm going to use that because I like the way it looks with this. But I think I want to add to the front of this, I think I want something. Okay, that one will go on. So this was a charm I made a long time ago, and we've never used it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this little pearly because it moves, and this little tag, and one of these daisies. Or we could use a larger button, kind of like the daisy though, because you don't see that button. You'd need a big button, bigger button. Button, who's got the bigger button? Here we go, bigger button. There we go. So that looks like something you would tag on something. So I think that's kind of cool. Very, very simple and cool. Okay, so with this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my pokey tools. Okay, so a pokey tool, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a hole. Okay, so I started it, now I'm going to go ahead and put it through, and I'm going to go in from one side and then from the other. Okay, and then I think then I can go ahead and put that on there. Okay, so don't be afraid to use, I should have the other tool out, but yeah, Yeah, don't be afraid to use paper in your charms. Use whatever you've got. These are all out of cardstock, you guys. So if you have one of the Dear Julie Julie kits with the ephemera, and you've got the mini journal part of it, the mini ephemera, and you can cut them, have it be little tiny ephemera. Sorry about this. I cannot hold it, see it, push it all at the same time. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is going to hang, and you know what? Let's see if I hang it off the side of this. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And where are my... I love that these are all different colors, but I need the purple ones, and I'm not seeing them. Oh, wow. I'm really not seeing them. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out where those went. Well, I have another pair. If I find them, then now this... Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use these ones that have the round part on them, and I can make my own eye. Okay, and figure out where I want this to attach. Whoop, I did. Don't put your pliers on your... Okay, let's go back in here. Sorry. Yeah, but don't do that. Don't put your pliers on your fingernail polish butterflies. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and flatten that. Okay, but we've got our little hangy guy here. Okay. And the bow does not want to stay, so that is okay. I think we'll do the same thing with this one that we did with the other one. We'll go ahead and add some glue to it. Give it an extra like that. Come in and cut. Put a little bit of glue. Put that down. Okay, so there's that charm. I love it with just with that extra little specimen tag on there. Oh my gosh. And look, here is a specimen tag here. And I think on this one, let's go ahead and attach our butterfly right on the specimen tag. Okay, so we're gonna attach our butterfly right on the specimen tag. Huh, maybe. Like, did I grab the other glue or something? We just used this. Why is it? We're really hot and humid here today, you guys. Hot and humid. Okay, so there's our specimen. Okay, and I think we'll go ahead and let's give it a hole. We're going to give this one a there we go. Okay, so there's that, and then we have a couple of these crushed. Yeah, put that on the front, and then we need the big button. I don't know if it'll work. Might have to open this up. Okay, so open it up to get the button in there, and then close it back up. Okay, so there's that one. Again, we'll go ahead and polish it with the fingernail polish. So that's 4. 1 to go. So I'm going to go ahead and let those dry, and you know what? Let's go ahead and add their gold on top right now, and then we'll let it all dry, and we'll be back with number 5. Okay? So let's go ahead. So are you having fun with this challenge? And if you are new here, maybe you don't even know what we're talking about. We do a challenge here on this channel each month. It is a junk journal challenge. You can find the details for the July challenge in the description box down below. Watch the video, follow it, and it will tell you everything that you need to know and need to do. And we would love to have you join us. There is a wonderful prize of a VIP, which is a virtual internet party. It includes a full digital kit from DearJulieJulie and a 2-hour virtual party where we play and make something fun and wonderful with that digital. Okay, so there's that. Look at that. We'll let those dry and we'll be back. Okay. Okay, so yep, we're dry. Very good. Go ahead and put the tools over to the side. And okay, so we have the larger butterflies, okay? And I want to check real quick and make sure that they didn't get closed up, because that happens sometimes. The little holes get filled with. Ooh, so we have this one with the field label. A naturalist. I like the field label. What do you think? I like the field label a lot. That one's kind of white, so okay. See if we can find one that's a little more. Oh, there's that one. Okay, and there's that one. Well, we have this one. Duh. Okay, so we can go ahead and put this directly on here, or we can stack it. It's like a little receipt. Okay, I love the ones we've got so far. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll go ahead and you know what? We can go, you know what? We can't, you know what? I think we can go ahead and use our crocodile. So we're going to go with a small crocodile punch here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put this through. Okay, so that's going to be our back piece this time. So I can put that one through. Okay, and then I'm going to put it through just one side of the button. Okay, and that will go through like that. And we have what else do we have up here? We got a little button. We have a key. Our little button's blue. whatever I put here, I want it to be pretty small. I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and put this. Okay, so this is our little charm that we made out of a, okay, so that gives me another charm idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I did just get myself a soda, and so I'm thinking that I might want to go ahead and make myself a charm out of the bottle cap. So we're going to go ahead and put the crocodile. Okay, so I've chomped a hole in the crocodile. Then I'm going to put my bottle cap back together. So just move it back over. You can either put a jump ring on this or put it straight on your bulb pen or whatever you're going to be putting it on. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the jump ring and close it. Okay, now I'm going to take my 1-inch hole punch, because it actually works for, and I'm going to go ahead and find something in here. How about the letters? Okay, the letters. And we're still working on that glossy accents. Same one. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fill this. Sorry about that, but I only have one of these bottle caps. Going all the way around the edge, pushing it down. It's really humid today, and sometimes the humidity in the swamp cooler makes the alarm go off. So dumb. Anybody else have that? Okay. I'm popping the bubbles. Will fit if I cut it down a little. There we go. Glad we still have the little one. Okay. So this can go in here. You can put other things in there with it. If I had some of the glitter, but I didn't I say that last time? I had some of the glitter. Okay, so this ends up working just similar to resin. Let's go ahead and pop the bubbles. Okay, so that gives us our little butterfly inside. Whoop. Okay, how cool is that? And then we can add things to the jump ring or to the charm. We've made our 5 charms, so with our 3 extra items on them. But I thought, you know what, I've just purchased that, so let's go ahead and have that. So the other thing, I have this little tiny one here, and I have painted these before. I think we'll go ahead and let's see, what do we have that's, I'm looking for something really tiny, like that, or that, or 50 cents. Look how little these are, you guys. Little tiny flower. So I have used like the little tiny mini puffy stickers and put those on here in these before. Okay, I'm going to cut this down a little bit and cut both edges, both sides, see if that will, yeah, okay, and then I can go ahead and make my own little charm with this. So again, glossy accents, putting this down, and glossy accents on the top. Okay, so we have our bottle cap and we have this little one here. And if you have bubbles, just take them out. Okay, so if you are here and for the premiere, make sure that you go ahead and you come on over and say hello in the chat. You can do that by hitting that live chat button right up there. Come on over, say hello. We do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we get to have a live chat, and we'd love to have you join us. Okay, so this is a little dangly guy here, and remember it was from my mom's eyeglasses. Now I can take it off this piece, or I can leave it on this piece. Down here I have a butterfly, and I'm just gonna see what I can add. I've got a blue button, little blue button. Let's have the little blue button. Okay. Add a little blue button, and we have this that we can add on to something. Like I said, we can take this off and add it to something and make it into a little dangle. But there you go. Let's go ahead and I'm going to clear off the desk and show you what we got. Okay, when I was putting things away, I found another thing that I wanted to use. So I had these little pieces of the ribbon, this little piece of the lace. Okay, we have this little field label, and I'm going to go ahead and put all of those together with one of these little clamp-on. You need to make sure that all your pieces are inside of it before you clamp. And then you need your, the last one will be the, if we even find it. There we go. Okay, so I want it in here straight, and you can just go ahead. It's got teeth on the edge that is going to go into whatever you're putting it in. It's actually a ribbon clasp, like to make chokers and things like that. But you see right there, now we have this really cute little little charm thing. So I thought we could go ahead and do another specimen hanging tag. Okay, so we're gonna need my pokey tool, and I'm just gonna poke it. I'm not gonna do the eyelet on this one because I think it'll take up too much space, but I'm gonna put it on this. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put it here. Chompy tool. It's turning. There we go. Okay, so we got it closed. It's on there. And then like, how am I going to get it? I wanted it to hang down here. I can go in. Okay, I'm in the wrong direction. Okay, so let's flip it. So there it is in there. Okay, and then I can use this as my eye. Okay, so we'll go ahead and twist this. Okay, now we do have a butterfly, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the butterfly right on top of here. I'm going to go ahead and cut his antennae. He's got two of them, so they kind of move around. So they're not just sitting in front of the holder. Okay, so these can be free. And we'll put that on just like that, kind of at an angle. I like it. So yeah, you can make extra. Make extra charms. You know, when you've got all the stuff out, you might as well make them. Okay, and because we've been using the glitter, I'm going to grab the glitter polish, and I am going to glitter. Okay. I also have a key. Now this key I painted with fingernail polish. It had the brass on the one side and then the other polish on the other, just so you can see that, you know, that was like a jewelry box key or something. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. We have our beautiful tassel, and we can add these charms into our tassel if we wanted to. So yeah, so you could just go ahead and add that like on the front of your tassel. How cool would that be? And the way that I would add it is with a bulb pen, probably. Now this one's still wet from the fingernail polish. So I'm going to be, okay, so there. Okay, and then we did this one with the bead and the little tag and the button on a bulb pen. Love it. This one was the button. We used an eyelet and one of the little notes from the Tim Holtz collection there. This one, we had our button and our little specimen thing that we made, and we crushed an eyelet and put that on the front. This one has our little green daisy that I was like, well, it kind of could be leaves, and added the little butterfly on top of that. This one was the broken bracelet. We sewed the butterfly on that, added the eyelash trim, and we did add one of the little tags to that. And then over here, we also made one out of a bottle cap. So bottle cap, and this was some broken jewelry, and we made a little charm or a dangle by adding this on there. And I think this one might be kind of fun to add this up here onto this. I'm not super excited about this leather piece here. I think I'm gonna, well, I could cut it off, or I can undo the, I'm gonna cut it off. It's like, I could use that for something, right? If I can see where to open this. Yeah, say goodbye. I'm gonna cut it. Maybe. Yeah, nope, not gonna cut it. There we go. Okay, so if we use a bulb pin, put this through it, and then this. Okay. So broken jewelry makes a great one. Bottle cap makes a great one. Broken jewelry makes a great one. Button from the button box, and a button from the button box. So that gives us our 5 with junk bottoms, and then we've got the extra couple. I forgot that things needed to have a base that was junk. See, we can add the key in. I think we'll add the key to this one with the button. Okay, so we'll add this one where we painted the key. The key was an old jewelry box key. Okay, so there you go. Which one's your favorite? I love this one. I love my tassel, and I like them all, actually. I always like the bottle caps. I think they turn out cool. When this is done, I'll put some of the fingernail polish on top of it. I don't want to put it on right now. Now, I do also have this paper clip that I can go ahead and add a charm onto the butterfly paper clip. But I found that when I was looking through stuff, and I was like, well, we should just put that with the butterfly stuff so that it's there and ready to be used with them. So there we go. We have more than 5, but we have 5 with junk bases. So our bottle cap, our broken jewelry, our button, and our key. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to go watch one of these videos. It really does help my channel. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.